Alright, guys. Well, I am sitting here waiting for the Hilo Dunker My Personal Experience video to come out. It's loading right now, or uploading. And I thought I'd just give you guys an update on my life and the VA, the Veterans Affairs, and how I've dealt with that over the years. Or over the months. I'm acting like I'm like 40 years old or something. No, over the months. I've been out of the Marine Corps for about 5 months now, and I just today got my check for disability. Yeah, I guess this video, it's going to be for more for the veterans who are dealing with this, and my experience with it, and hopefully I can kind of give you guys some advice and let you know how I'm dealing with it, because in the news, you always hear about it. The Veterans Affairs is not good, and I'll let you know right now, speaking of the news, that Trump, I have seen direct results of his actions with the Veterans Affairs, making them faster and firing bad personnel that work there and making it quicker and all that stuff. I have seen direct results from it. Right when he started talking about that stuff, I think it was his latest thing. It was a couple weeks ago, actually. I actually, so right when he made the announcement that he's gonna be cracking down on this stuff, and he fired like 500 managers there. I got all of my appointments, all 5 of my appointments for all the disabilities that I have. I got all the appointments scheduled for the next month. So this was unheard of before now. As I've heard from many people, sometimes it took them over a year just to get an appointment or finish the appointments and get the veterans the disability percentage. So I'll let you know right now. I had 5 disability things. I live in Michigan. All right, it's not like some like really crowded place, and I was able to get all my stuff done, all 5 of my appointments, all figured out and everything from the Veterans Affairs within 5 months. All right. And it wasn't until the last 2 months that I actually had appointments getting made and completed. So I guess I'll let you know a couple of the disabilities I'm dealing with, so maybe you guys can compare.
What do you say?
I have a traumatic brain injury with BPPV. If any of you know what that is, then you'll know all about it. It just makes it so you have vertigo and headaches and all that. So mild traumatic brain injury. It's not anything where I'm constantly dying, which can get very, very sad. I've seen people like that. I knew a doc who did that, who had a severe traumatic brain injury, and it was sad. And other than that, I have my left ear. It doesn't have any. It's about half deaf. It's really confusing to talk about, but it's about half deaf. I can't hear certain ranges, and I also have deterioration in a lot of the other ranges, so I basically round up to about half deaf. I have tinnitus, which is the most common disability veterans are coming out with. It's ringing in your ears that never goes away. And then I've got what is it? I've got something that's kind of personal. It's my own personal thing. And then I've got 2 that are kind of combined. That I kind of put in one. It's joint pain is like the vague way to describe it. My left foot, it's got it's ankle. It's an ankle condition. It's basically I don't know the medical term for it, but it has a lot more mobility just because of how many times I sprained it in the Marine Corps.
No, sir. I'm aiming for the Ivan on the right.
So, I mean, it's very prone to spraining, and then, or twisting, too. And my right knee, which has, what is it? They call it medial vastus. It's patella something. I know patella is the medical term for a knee, but it basically means that the cartilage of my knee that makes it so, like, arthritis isn't a thing, isn't really a thing anymore. So, like, it's deteriorating rapidly, which makes running and hiking and all that stuff very painful, both those conditions. And yeah, that's all my disabilities. And the historically the Veterans Affairs have always the first from what I've heard, the first appointment that you have for these things, it doesn't get service connected. Everything that I marked down got service connected except for the left foot condition and the right knee, which I find ridiculous because I'm a Marine rifleman. Like, I mean, any of you out there who know about infantry or any veterans out there who have done any physical or had physical jobs in the Marine Corps or any other branch know that, like, you're carrying around a lot of weight. And I'm only 5'4", 140 pounds as of right now, but 130 in the Marine Corps. It was not easy. Like, and my body was definitely not made to carry 100 pounds on the hikes and all the patrols, the countless patrols. So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I'm not sure if I got too much on a tangent, but sorry. The service connection, the only thing that didn't get service connected was my knees. Yeah, so I guess I touched on that. I'm going to be going back for that. I got 0% disability for my TBI, which is ridiculous. First of all, it catches me. I'll just get a random case of vertigo where I'm puking sometimes, and I'm dizzy, which causes the puking while I'm driving. I'll be driving, and then I'll have to pull over to the side of the road. This happens about 4 times every month, and it lasts anywhere from a couple hours to 2 days, and it'll last through the night. And if I don't treat it correctly, which luckily mine is treatable in a it's permanent, but it's treatable where I can get rid of the symptoms pretty quickly if I do the exercises correctly. But sometimes it doesn't work, and it's definitely ruining a lot of situations or a lot of things that I want to do with my day. You know, it's just like, oh shit, my TBI kicked in again, and it sucks that I wasn't able to go and see the doctor while I was having the vertigo attack, because when I'm not having the vertigo attack, I'm usually not having a headache and I'm not dizzy. So it's just confusing that it seemed like, because they gave me a 0% disability for that, it seemed like they were expecting me to come into the office with currently having the symptoms, which is ridiculous. It's like, it's not that cut and dry. Like, fuck. You know, I mean, other than that, I got 10% for tinnitus. My hearing, it got 0%. I mean, I wear a hearing aid. I got issued it in the Marine Corps, and that's part of the reason I'm out. They put me at 0%. They told me that, you know, I'll be able to get it later on, and hey, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure it's bad enough, you know, because I have a hearing aid, but it's also, it's not, I'm still stuck in that one, I guess. I'm not sure if I'll fight that. The biggest thing, like I said, was the TBI. That was just like, you know, why did you give me 0% disability for that? And I'm not like, I do this, I guess the main reason that I'm looking for disability, it's not for the money, it's not for anything like that, it's just so I can, like, prove that I had these things, because, it sucks that all the injuries that I got in the Marine Corps they can't be seen. They can only be told. I can only tell people about them. And it sucks because it makes you feel like you're faking it. You end up thinking, oh, am I lying? That's how far down it goes, because you never have anybody that you can relate to when you have things that can't be seen, when you have disabilities that can't be seen. So for me, getting this disability is going to mean a lot. It means that I do have something and I can prove it, which I know I shouldn't be proving anything to anybody, but hey, that's just me. Yeah, and that's about it. If you guys have any other questions about the process of doing it, it only took one appointment each.
I'm out too.
It was just the fact of scheduling them that was hard. But if you have any other questions, just
Yeah,
comment down below. Like this up so other people can see it, and I'll talk to you guys later.